Hello everyone, this is Richard David LeBrun, aka RDL from YouTube. Right now it is part 3 of my Life in a Day series, which is just basically me documenting my Saturday, July the 24th, 2010. Just as other YouTube users are doing. It's Saturday, July the 24th, 2010 at midnight over in the Eastern time zone, but over here in the Pacific time zone it is Friday, July the 23rd, 2010 at 9 o'clock p.m. But yeah, I'm doing one for each time zone. One for Newfoundland, one for Atlantic, one for Eastern, one for Central, one for Mountain, and one for Pacific. Just because I want to get myself out there as many times as possible. Because I'm sort of an attention whore sometimes. There we go again with those green eyes again. You can really see them, can't ya? Yeah. Cat eyes. Anyway, lots of, well, actually not a lot of stuff has gone on in my personal life. My love life is kind of dead because I'm spending too much time on my webcam and too much time watching TV and too much time at the library and at the internet cafe and at Camosun College and spending time with my family. I visited my parents for spaghetti dinner tonight, and on Sunday I'll be going back to my parents' house to have dinner again with my parents and my brother, who's also visiting. Yeah, my love life is not doing too well. It's been a few months. It's been more than a few months since my last date. My last two relationships haven't gone very well. Yeah, a couple of guys I met on Plenty of Fish back in February. One of them, his name is Marshall. We went out for one date, and back on February the 5th, and I didn't want to have sex with him on the first date, so I dumped him, or he dumped me. Like he didn't speak to me, or didn't want to go on a second date with me, because I didn't have sex with him on the first date. And then I met another guy named Jamie. We went out on a couple dates, but he wasn't really ready for a relationship because he was getting ready for college and had some problems with his sister, and spent some time out in Metchosin. And short version, it's over between me and Marshall and between me and Jamie, and I closed my Plenty of Fish account back in March because there was a stalker who was following me around on YouTube, and I didn't want this person getting a hold of my Plenty of Fish information and making a sock puppet in my account. I wanted to prevent that from happening, so I closed my account, and I haven't been back since. I've been thinking about going back to Plenty of Fish, but like maybe when things settle down for me, when I get a job again, and you know, I gotta scratch myself. There we go, I'm done scratching myself. Anyway, yeah, when things settle down for me, when I finally get a job, and when I know that everything is going to be alright for me, then I'll go back onto Plenty of Fish. But for now, I'm just going to be spending some time on the webcam and, you know, talking. Yeah. Yeah, there's been lots of stuff going on in my ex-girlfriends' lives. I have two ex-girlfriends, Bailey and Deanna. Yeah, Bailey and I were together on and off from spring of '98 to August of 2009. She broke up with me because she found out that I had a drinking problem, and even though I had been sober for 2.5 weeks at the time, she still didn't want anything to do with me because she didn't want to lend me any emotional support when I needed it the most. And Deanna and I were sort of dating each other for a brief period in spring of 2009, while I was dating Bailey as well. So anyway, Deanna won't take me back because she has two boyfriends now, Patrick and Lance, and Deanna's roommate Natalie also has two boyfriends, Tony and Yasmin. And Bailey was dating Adam, but Sean, who broke up with Allison, was dating Amanda, but Adam stole Amanda away from Sean, and Adam and Amanda were together for a little while, but yeah, Adam broke Amanda's heart just like he broke Bailey's heart. Yeah, and now Bailey's with Simon and Adam's all alone. Isn't that funny? Haha. Isn't that funny? Anyway, there's this other Amanda that has a friend named Sheena, and they had a friend named Ron that was Amanda's boyfriend, but then they broke up and now he's with Missy. So yeah, it seems that everybody's just kind of changing partners, and I'm just being left behind because I'm spending too much time in the webcam. It's all good. I don't mind being single. I don't mind being alone. I'm not lonely. If I wanna talk to people, I just talk to people online, or I go out to nightclubs but if I go out to bars or nightclubs, then I gotta make sure that I don't drink any alcohol, because I have the alcoholism gene passed down to me from my great-grandfather. My great-grandfather was 1/4 Mohawk, which makes me 1/32 Mohawk. So yeah, that's where I get the alcoholism gene from, my Mohawk side of the family. But anyway, I have been sober for almost 9 months now. My last drink was on October 31st, 2009, Halloween. But I got sober, and I admitted that I was powerless over alcohol and my life had become unmanageable, and then I came to believe that a power greater than myself could restore me to sanity, and I made the decision to take my life and my will and place it in the hands of God as I know Him. So I did steps 1, 2, and 3, and I have still yet to do a step 4. I'm sure I'll get around to it, but hasn't happened yet. I still have not done step 4 yet. Well, believe it or not, I've actually tried step 9 before. I actually skipped a bunch of steps and went straight to step 9, but that doesn't work. Some people just refuse to forgive. I could go on and on about it, but I'm running out of time, so I really gotta go. See you later. I'll be back in an hour.